The Will of the People, written and narrated by Paul K. Joyce. Prologue. The noose slipped around his neck. The crowd roared and the air was thick with excitement. Poster boy and front page darling, he was everyone's son or brother. Now they wanted him dead. Chapter 1. Brexit Day.
Mum, the internet's gone off.
Sitting at the breakfast bar, I only just heard Grace's distant shout above the din in the kitchen. Mum was grinding coffee beans, the kettle was going, and some guy on the TV was getting very excited about a breaking news item. Mum moved across to the bread bin, blocking my view of the screen. The kettle flicked off, and she jammed 3 slices of bread into the toaster. It ticked, counting down. It was time.
What did she say?
Said Mum, busy behind the fridge door. I put down my mug of tea on the immaculately clean counter. Something about the internet, I said. I looked down at my phone, groaning inwardly when I saw the time. Yeah, it's not working. I've got nothing, not even 4G. That's all we need, said Mum, closing the door with her foot. On top of everything. Something hit the French doors, hard. I jumped. What the heck was that? Said Mum. No idea. A bird or something? I said. She shrugged her shoulders and poured steaming water into the coffee jug. It was still dark outside, and white light from the kitchen spilled onto the lawn, transforming it into a glittering crystal carpet. I shivered and felt the hairs on my arms and neck rising.
So the day has finally arrived.
The melodramatic voice came from a man on the TV. He was standing outside the Houses of Parliament, clutching a woolly microphone. It was frosty there too, and his red nose and constant shivering undermined his earnest expression. He looked like he could do with a hat and a hot drink.
Today, after years of disagreement and endless negotiation, the UK will leave the European Union.
At last, said Mum. We can forget about it and move on. My eyes flashed to the doorway to check that Dad wasn't there. It was too early for another argument. With a tea towel over her arm, Mum took several plates.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?